We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Knights and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Jakob Junis is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully his mojo starts turning around.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Indiana, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Dwight Smith Jr. is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 25.
Into the box, Andrew Jones. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Andrew Jones. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
To the plate now, Fred McGriff.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Jay Bruce now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. In his career against this pitcher, he's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Pitch is popped up. Kirk is under it, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. Indiana is out in front 1-0. Greg Maddux will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Now batting, Edgar Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the third baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Corey Seager. He swings and grounds it to short. Iglesias is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Indiana leads it 1-0. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Charlie Culberson. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Robles, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Chris Herman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Robles looking up.
And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Standing in now, Greg Maddux. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Iglesias gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there, but a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
At the plate, Joe Morgan, and he fouls this one off. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, the left fielder.
At the plate now, Dwight Smith Jr. As it's on the ground toward the hole, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
Stepping in now, Andrew Jones, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Benintendi. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run homer for Andrew Jones. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Chris Archer enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Into the box, Fred McGriff. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's Archer on 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Stepping up to the plate, Jay Bruce, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. The Knights on top 7-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Victor Robles is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Charlie Culberson.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 the count. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
Riding in once again, Chris Herman. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at bat. Now here's the pitch. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. Herman stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
We're back now as the Rockies ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hernan Perez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Chris Archer. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Standing in now, Edgar Martinez. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in, Greg Maddux comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Greg Maddux.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the second inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Robles is back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the left fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
Now to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. This one is launched. Look at this. Robles looking up.
And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So now to the plate, Andrew Jones. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. 1 strike now from Archer. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
At the plate now, Fred McGriff. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard up the middle. Ah, way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Coors. Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move, and this one bounds around against the wall.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Jed Jerko now, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 9-1 contest.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We played 4 full. Indiana is out in front here, 9-1. So striding in, Jay Bruce. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Jay Bruce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. 1 strike now from Archer. Back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batter, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Charlie Culberson. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Chris Herman.
At the plate, Chris Herman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
To the plate now, Greg Maddux, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies offense with Colorado's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Victor Robles is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. To 1-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Popped him up. McGriff has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there on the graphic, he's off to a hot start, leading the NL in that category here for the first month of the season. Now here it comes. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. This is foul right side. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Al Kaline will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail big. It's 9-1. Jose Alvarado gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Joe Morgan. First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Lifted the other way to left center. O'Hearn arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
Digging in and looking for more, Dwight Smith Jr. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Alvarado is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Edgar Martinez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. And quickly there are 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it into 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jed Jerko is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
This is in the air out to right field. On the move is Bruce. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Fred McGriff.
The first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Benintendi coming up. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
From the stretch. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Charlie Culberson stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Coming to the plate now, Chris Herman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-1 runs a bit inside for a ball. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. So striding forward now, Alejandro Kirk. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
The right fielder, number 16.
Victor Robles digging in now.
Robles.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-2 once more.
No, inside.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bruce, and this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder and he's going to approach every at bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Swing and a ground ball to third, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The relay throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
The third baseman.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
0-1, here it comes. Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now Phil Maton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 88.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes set, and the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Greg Maddux. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Number 16 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now that's second baseman, Joe.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joe Morgan. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Billy Wagner is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Wagner.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Bruce. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
In now, Corey Seager. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And now a pitch on the way. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these...
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard. Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And that misses 2-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Alejandro Kirk is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming in. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9th inning coming up. The Knights lead this one 9-5. Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Dwight Smith Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out to right field. Robles waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
Ready once again, Andrew Jones. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a line drive. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game and call his parents to say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Fred McGriff comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches.
They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Jay Bruce. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's into the bullpen. A home run. A two-run homer for Jay Bruce. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And he falls behind 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Pretty textbook pitching right there.
Now
Jump
back.
ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Standing in now, Chris Herman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Robles waits on it, and that's the third out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Bottom part of the... Now at the plate, Victor Robles starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Up next for Colorado.
Striding in for the Rockies, Hernan Perez. From the stretch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to short, right to Iglesias. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, the pitcher, Bill Mesa.
Jeff Bagwell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
In there, no balls and a strike. The average sits at a cool 305 entering play. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. Indiana jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Greg Maddux earns win number 4 on the season. Jakob Junis was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.